There is no need to switch this screen. Look at the space here between ball handler and screener. This player can easily get over the top. You end up switching, and by the way, it's a terrible switch, and it just leads to an open three. Okay, when you double Luka Doncic, your rotations have got to be perfect, okay? So this player rotates here, this player rotates here. This player's then got to come here and bump this player to the corner. Instead, they're going to try to have this man that doubles come all the way out to the other side of the floor, and that doesn't work. What is Stephen Curry doing here? Outside of a sideline out of bounds, have some urgency to get over the top of the screen. Look at how lazy Steph Curry is getting over the top of that screen. What? Kevon Looney's got to find a body to guard, okay? You don't get back to the middle of nowhere. Look what happens when you get back to the middle of nowhere. He is going to screen Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole is feeling out Kevon Looney, so he's screening his own man. That's how Dinwiddie gets past him for an and one. Oh, my God. All right, here's a down screen. This player's got to get attached to his man setting the screen and get his arms out so this player cannot curl. You allow this player to curl, so now he's in the lane. That draws a double team and a wide open three. Cannot guard like this. Look at this Warriors defender right here. Look at how you're opening up your hip. You're giving Luka Doncic this angle. So he's going to take it and now have you off balance in a step back three. The Warriors are in a zone here. This is such an unnecessary double team. This player is doing fine contesting this Luka shot. Please stay here. Instead, now Luka gets to dish to Kleber, who collapses the zone, and it leads to a wide open three. If you're Dante DiVincenzo, you cannot get hit with this down screen. Look at the space. Get over the top. You get nailed by this down screen. Now you have no chance of guarding this handoff. And so this player's right to the rim with a 2-on-1 alley-oop. Not go up the gut of this down screen. You got to go over the top right here. You go up the gut. Look at the angle. Now this player can just get it, go right into the lane. That draws a double team, and boom. The defense is scrambling. That's going to eventually lead to an open Davis Bertans three. Down screen, what is Draymond Green doing? Get attached to your man, arms out, so this player cannot curl. You let this player curl, so he's right into the lane for two. This is a disaster. What are you doing switching here? There is no screen. Why is Andrew Wiggins not just staying with Doncic? But instead you switch the screen, and now look, two people go with the role player, so there's no one to guard the second screen, and Doncic is right in the lane for two. You want to use your body when you're guarding Klay Thompson in the post, not your arms. Look at this. See how you're using your arms right here? Right now, see, you use your arms as opposed to just showing your hands and getting up and using your body. Now you let Luka Doncic spin off you, and there's nothing you can do. Atrocious one-on-one defense right here. First of all, you're just opening up your hip to giving Luka Doncic this angle here. Then you're going to gamble right there. So now Luka Doncic blows past you, collapse the defense, wide open Tim Hardaway Jr. three. Okay, I mean, Steph Curry, you can't guard. Like, look at his hip. You're just giving Dinwiddie this angle here. You got to get your feet level to each other. I mean, Dinwiddie's just going to take this angle and go right to the rim for two. Okay, it'd be really nice if Draymond Green could pick a dead ball right here to complain to the officials and right now just get back. Look at this. He's complaining to the officials. So now the Mavericks have a 5-on-4 for absolutely no reason. Okay, if you are hedging this ball screen, Kevon Looney has got to go over the screen to close this space off. You're going under the screen, so now Luka Doncic can split through and a step-back three. What is Steph Curry doing here, standing in the total middle of nowhere? Go to a body in transition. When you stand in no man's land, of course you leave someone for Dallas wide open. Trash one-on-one defense. Don't gamble. Look at this gamble right there. Boom. Now you're off balance. Now Doncic can get in the lane, draw a double team, easy two. Why is this player doubling here? Steph Curry's doing a fine job guarding one-on-one. Look at this. You double right here. So now this player's got to sink down, and it leaves this player wide open. So now on a kick-out pass there, this player can just rip and go right to the rim for two. You cannot guard like this one-on-one if you're Steph Curry. Look at your feet have to be level to each other. His feet are not level to each other, okay? His right foot's in front of his left foot. So now Dinwiddie's just going to be able to blow right by you into the lane for two. You are hedging a ball screen here, and you're Andrew Wiggins. You've got to get over the top of this screen. You're trying to go under this screen. Look at the length you have to get to Doncic. That's never happening. So you're always out of position, and it's right to the basket for two. Okay, if you're Steph Curry, this gamble is so atrocious. Look at this right there. There's your gamble right there. So now Luka Doncic can spin off you, Draw a double team and an easy Christian Wood, too. How on God's green earth does this screen affect you? Look at the space you have to go over the top. Why are you running into this screen for no reason? Okay, the Warriors are in a zone. This kills you when somebody is guarding air in the zone. Please get to a body. When somebody's guarding nobody in a zone, that means you're leaving somebody. So now it's just a rip-and-go drive and a dunk. Okay, this just cannot happen when you're guarding Doncic in the post. Look at this space. You have got to body him up right now. Look at this space you're giving him. You are not even resisting his post up till he's already in the paint. Okay? It's over at that point. Now it's just bully ball and a jumper. What is DiVincenzo doing here? Stop. Can't you just slide with Doncic? Why are you... Look at this gamble. Gambling right there. You just... What on earth? And one. Okay, this player's got to stay with Kleber right here in the zone. This player's got this player in the zone. This player's got this player in the zone. You have to initiate contact when he crosses the three-point line and battle for real estate now. You don't do that, so look. Now Kleber's got this player perfectly sealed in the zone, and it's an easy 2. You can't gamble. Watch DiVincenzo here. Look at this atrocious gamble right there. Okay, that's how you get beat backdoor for 2. You've got to sprint back here so that you can get your feet set in a defensive stance. Does this Warriors player ever once have his feet set? No. So he's forever off balance, and it's a step back 3. Okay, you'd never guard like this if you're DiVincenzo with your back to your man. And then look, then he's going to gamble a little bit, so now you're not able to get out to Tim Hardaway Jr. He just gets right to the rim for 2. Cannot play this far up to Luka Doncic. You've got to take a little bit of a step back. Okay, because this is way too easy for Doncic to just rip through, create space, and get right to the rim for 2. Okay, this is great defense guarding Doncic. Look at this. Great defense. This is terrible defense. You are giving Luka Doncic this area by opening up your hip. So, of course, he takes it, draws a double, collapses the defense, open 3. You got to communicate in transition. So Luka Doncic gets a steal. So Draymond Green's got to say, I've got this player, so Wiggins knows to take the ball. I mean, where's Wiggins going to? Why is there a switch here? This is insane. This player doesn't set a screen. He slips it. Get over the screen and stay with your man. What are the Warriors doing here? Hey, if you are going under a screen, you've got to go directly under with no delay. Look at this Warriors player here. Look at this delay. So now this player's on the other side of the screen. You're still on the opposite side of the screen. So, of course, now he just blows right by you for 2. God, is this gamble by Andrew Wiggins atrocious. Look at this right here. Look at this gamble right there. So now Luka Doncic is by you into the lane. Easy 2.